excuse me. Can you imagine? Just
Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. This week has been some week, and happy Valentine's. It's February 14th, the Valentine's Day season of love. So I wish everyone, all my fans, all my subscribers, I wish you all a happy Valentine, and I ask. You go out there and celebrate with your wife, celebrate with your mother, celebrate with your brothers, celebrate with your neighbors, and most especially make yourself happy today. Okay, like I said earlier, this week has been a week of a lot of issues in Nigeria, talking about the very dark man issue with Nedu podcast, talking about the Unizik girl, and a lot more. Uh, Still with Two Face and his issues here and there. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the Unizik girl. I have been trying to, hear from all sides. It's been a whole lot. I have to weigh into this matter because I feel I like it when talk about children, we talk about our teenagers, and talk about young adults and so on. It's something that is my great concern. I watched the video, and I would say the whole scenario was not a good one at all. And first of all, I go back to the scriptures. The Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go. And this tells me a lot about parenting. And I bet my shares and I will say this whole issue with this girl, it's from the parents. I'm sorry if I had to offend the parents, but that's what the Bible says. Train up a child in the way he should go. He talked about do not spare the rod, and that girl for me has an issue, and the parent needs to look deep into it and see where it's their fault. This one not their problem. Now family issue be this. The mom may look nice, the mom may look good, the mom may be one of the best around, but I think the way she raised up that girl is a problem. I think so much pampering right from childhood. We've seen a lot of this. We've seen a lot of it happen around parenting. Growing up, you see mothers who are just careless about how they bring up their child. The child cries about a thing that they know is not important. They try to overpay it and also give that child. These are the places where you start breeding up or bringing up these children in a way that they don't. They this thing the child is doing is wrong, but you are trying to pamper the child. Probably the child is your only daughter or your only son, or probably your most loved child, and you want to over pamper them. No. Looking at the video, you observe that the lecturer, number one, said, "Excuse me." And I don't think patting her, because I hear in other some sensitive quarters saying what the lecturer did was wrong. He shouldn't have touched her. Excuse me. He didn't touch her in a rude manner. I don't think touching her said, "Excuse me," is wrong. This is Africa, for God's sake. We should stop these trying to bring these Western lifestyle to our culture. It's wrong. If it was her father passing by and touched her and said, "Excuse me," in fact, she wouldn't even wait. When she sees her father coming, she will jump out. But because the lecturer is someone she feels she can disrespect, that's why she had the effrontery to say what she wants to say while making her videos. Is for me, it's totally wrong. It's totally wrong. The way she went about the whole thing from the start. This man said, "Excuse me," and come on, that's not your house, for God's sake. You're shooting a content. Is that your house? That's a school environment. We all went to school. We know how our schools, we revere our school. We revere the school environment. We are careful what we do around the school environment because It is maybe you now dey fear. Growing up as a child, you just see your teacher, they come up. You now run. They respect. But these days you go to the universities and all you see is children trying to even play around their lecturers. We're not saying the lecturer should be feared as though, but I for one think respect is demanded. That's an environment, that's a school environment. You are asked to come over and learn. You are asked to come over and learn, not running contents when it is school hour. You run your content at home, but you are in an environment where you need to learn. So for me, what she did was wrong. It's a school environment. The lecturers have more rights over that environment than you. And you tried to block, you're doing a content and you're blocking him and you say, excuse me, why passing? For God's sake, he has even said, excuse me. He tapped you in a friendly way. But what brought him back was because of what you said to him as you are not. Are you, even if that's your father, will you even say that to your father? If that's your uncle, will you even say that to your uncle? But no, trying to look down at our lecturers, or well, it's a lot of lecturers have done a lot of things, but not all lecturers, for God's sake. You don't look down at our lecturers. That's your lecturer. So you saying all that to a lecturer, and at the end he asks you to delete a video, it's still not wrong. It's the phone could be your property, but he still has the right to say, please delete that. It's like my face is showing there. He has the right, and he asks you to do that. And the next thing is the fight and all that, and the whole. And I keep hearing a lot of people saying the lecturer is wrong. It's the ladies' space. Ladies' space in her school, in the university. No, now. So please, our parents, I urge us to please go back to the drawing board and train our children, please. A lot of decay has happened. A lot of decay is happening around so-called, I don't know, they start calling them Gen Z and all manner of things, millennium kids. Who is giving them all this name? They are Gen Z, they are sensitive beings, they are wise. Shut up. Let's stop this whole Gen Z stuffs. It will not help. I feel pity for the next generation. I feel pity for the kind of children we are bringing up. I see a lot of things happening. In fact, this is even small. And she's over 20 and acting this way. Please go down and see what some of these kids are doing at the age of 10. So disrespectful. And someone would say, no, they are in a world that is civilized. We don't beat children. We don't. No. You do. My daughter tries that. Hey, I won't say what I'll do to her. But please, parents, mothers. You see, there's a Bible. Once the Bible is complete, the whole fault now goes back to the mother. But fathers too, you have a lot to do. You say when a child is bad, who do they point hand fingers to? The mother. So mothers, please. You have a lot of work to do to your sons. You have a lot of work to do to your daughters. We are bringing up a generation that is very disrespectful. We're bringing up a generation who sees everyone as though they are the person is their mate or the no. That lecturer deserves respect. That lecturer is a father. You see a lecturer, you run. You see them coming. You are careful what you do around your lecturer because they instill discipline. But the man was just friendly, and you end up biting him, fighting him, saying all manner. Please, I believe this whole case is under investigation by the school authority. They should do the right thing. That girl needs to be disciplined. Yes, she needs to be disciplined. Don't rusticate her, but she needs to be disciplined. I watched a video where a particular lady was showing what the mother said. Yes, the woman is right. That girl will be rusticated, sent out of school, and she will face some psychological problem. She will be stigmatized and all that. But it's up to the school authority not to even allow that happen. There's a way you go about that. Don't rusticate the girl because her future is bright. Don't do certain things that will make her even go into depression. But I urge that she needs to meet a psychologist and let them walk around that lady. The parents needs to um, go back to the drawing board and see a way to, at the same time, help their daughter. You know, I feel for her. I wonder what she's going through as a child. I wonder what she's going through as a lady right now, because it's like the whole world's against her. But parents, please, let's do the right thing. You know, sometimes these are teenagers, or these are kids. Sometimes don't know what they do. It's our duty to caution them from childhood. And please, and I also urge the lecturer, please, on your own part. You know, yeah, she did wrong. They say when you beat a child with is it a right hand or a left hand, you use the other hand and bring back the child. You know, I will advise you to also help her out. She has done something bad, but let's help the young girl before she goes into depression. She sees the world as a world who hates her, because in fact, you go throughout the social media network, you observe a lot of bashing, a lot of things. They should discipline the girl. They should do. Yeah, she needs discipline, but I would advise the school authority, Unizik, please don't rusticate her. You do that, don't send her away. But or even if you want to do that, send her to another place so that she can have she will learn well. And if the parent of the girls are well to do, please take her outside this country or take her outside Nigeria so that she can go to a better school and finish her education there. And so that's my honest advice. The girl needs help. She needs to be taken out of this country, if I may ask, because nowhere she goes that they won't see her as uh, in that child that is not disciplined. So the best thing you could do to help her out is even take her out of this country. Let's help the young girl. She's going through a lot, I know, but she needs to be disciplined, but not rusticated. She should be transferred to somewhere else, And Mr. Lecturer, please, in your own way, see a way you could help. Thank you so very much. And I'd like you to go comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you feel what I said is right or wrong, please kindly do that. Thank you so much.